Hi everyone, we have a great game ahead of us here today. We have the Gauteng Invitational side up against Pretoria. Good win for Pretoria there off the swim off at the start. The Invitational side setting up a nice mobile drop working. It's a very strong centre forward there from Pretoria and a great shot from the outside. Unfortunate that it comes off the crossbar. Shot coming from Luke Shipway there. Easy save for the Pretoria goalkeeper, Etienne Nokia. This puts Pretoria back in the counter-attack. We're probably going to end up seeing some strong end-to-end polo here from two relatively fit sides. Gauteng Invitation choosing to keep that deep drop there, making sure that that centre forward is well guarded, that there aren't any easy balls in the hole. Great shot from the outside from William Fairhurst. First goal to Pretoria. This Invitational side looks to have some good structure on defense. Just need a bigger block there from the outside, making sure shots are covered. They're looking to set up a nice, big, wide attacking formation, making sure they have the space to get the ball in the hole. Foul there in the centre forward position. Good mobile work on the outside, and unfortunate with the pass there, trying to be a little bit skillful and just not coming off. Great block from the defender, making sure his angles are covered. The tuck side have a very, very strong centre forward, so the Invitational side need to make sure that they've got their defense covered. That's great cover, great save from the Invitational goalkeeper. Both teams playing end-to-end polo here, just taking their time, using their full 30 on their attack, making sure they're not just turning this into a swimming gala and actually playing structured, controlled water polo. You can see this Invitational side have worked on setting up a very wide, very structured D. Big shot from the outside from Regan, and another fairly easy save for Etienne. Good pass up. Pretoria on a quick attack here. Nice, smart foul inside the 5 meter there, slowing down this Pretoria attack. And we see they've got a 5-on-5 situation here, still maintaining that big drop from the Invitational side to ensure there's no easy pass in the hole. Big shot from the outside and great save from the goalkeeper straight at him. Nice, safe hands there. The Invitational side going up in the counter, a bit of a short pass there, meaning the ball doesn't carry as far as it should, turning the ball over to this Pretoria side, who will be straight back on the counter, no doubt. Matthew Steele with the ball in, ball a bit too far from the centre forward, meaning that the Invitational will get a nice little steal there. And here they come, their turn to get it up. Low scoring game, not too many shots coming from either side at the moment. Sort of just testing each other out, moving the feathers a little bit to see where they're strong, where the opportunities are. It's great ball in, just a bit too far there from Caleb Grimmett. Needed a bit more control. Unfortunately, the ball did skim off the water there, straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Luke Duprea up on the attack here. It's got lots of water in front of him. Hoping to get a shot off, or at least find the centre forward. Great block there from number 12 from the Invitational side. That is Simon Mussett. Really good control, making sure big hand to block that ball there, ensuring no ball into the center forward and no easy shots from the outside. A little bit of fatigue creeping in here as there's a bit of a slow transition from this invitational side. Guys hoping they can get up on the attack. Setting up a 4-on-4 situation. Lots of space on the water. Foul there. And a shot from the outside. Oh, that is very unlucky. Coming off the inside of the post. It's a very unlucky shot there from Simon. Pretoria on the attack there, foul inside the 5-meter. Pretoria doing lots of drives down the middle, trying to free up space for their centre forward sitting there. Quick ball in, and a shot from Yaku Badenhorst. Nice strong shots at centre forward there, and that's why that invitational working such a strong drop. You can see how powerful Yaku is. He's got a mean shot from inside there on the 2-meter. You don't want to leave him open. And he gets the second goal for Pretoria. Very, very wide attack here from the invitational side, giving themselves lots of space. We see a drop here off the right fetch, and a big shot from the outside, unfortunately wide. A little bit rushed there, still at 13 seconds on their shot clock to use the ball and work it around. Referee there just asking the goalkeeper to return back to his line as the ball came back into the pool off the shot. Pretoria up on the attack. The invitational side maintaining their big drop. Big hand blocks there as well, making sure no easy shots on the outside. It's up to Pretoria now to work this ball around and get good movement, move the defense. Great shot. Unfortunately, it's just over the crossbar. The nature of these balls allows them to skip off the water, so it is advised that you shoot down and off the water into the top corners as much as you can. But still a great shot there, very unfortunate that it just went over the bar. Invitational on the counter there. Get a foul just outside the 5-meter, and unfortunately passes a bit too hard there to the centre forward and a bit too high. Pretoria regained possession. Strong attack here into the centre forward. Oh, and very unlucky. Ball coming off the crossbar there from the centre forward. Again, Pretoria have very, very strong centre forwards, and that's why this invitational side is working such a tight drop. Pretoria did very well to get that ball into Dayton van der Wiesel, but unfortunately the ball didn't quite end up in the back of the net. Invitational on the counter here, reversal there unfortunately against Luke Shipway, just going over the player, trying to get a little bit of front water but being a bit too physical. So reversal called there from the referee. Pretoria back on the attack, looking to set up wide, get good structure in their attack. Oh, and great save from the goalkeeper there off the lob from the outside. Great lob from Ricardo Stigling there, but great save as well from Leon Tubbett. That brings us to the end of our first chukker. Very, very tense first half. Both teams trying to work each other out, understand the structure. We see that Invitational maintaining that big drop on defense and trying to work the counter attacks up on their attack. Pretoria lead the Gauteng Invitational side by 2-0. Yeah, very, very even affair at the end of the first chukker. If the Invitational side can maintain that drop and look to work their counter attack, maybe get a few more shots off, we could see them bringing themselves back into this game. Doing very well at limiting the shots from this Pretoria side. And yeah, unfortunately, two very good balls into the hole and two very good goals from Pretoria. puts the Gauteng Invitational side 2 goals down going to the second. The referee's just blown his whistle. We're about to get going with the second chukker of this game. The teams are lining up for the start of the second chukker. Pretoria rolling in Dayton van der Wiesel into centre forward. Keep your eye on that. Very, very strong centre forwards from the side as the swim-off begins. An Invitational with the win on the swim-off. Great swimming there. Let's see if the Invitational side can work this into some kind of result, maintaining their very wide attack, giving themselves some space, and seeing if they can get some shots off. We have a drive there down the other side, ball in. Unfortunately, great drop there from the Pretoria side, especially from Byron Rees-Gibbs, to make sure he can collect that ball and prevent the centre forward getting anything off. Good slow controlled attack from Pretoria here. Byron taking the ball up slowly, working the ball around, trying to beat this drop. And the ball goes in, great ball in. Unfortunately, drops too tight there for Dayton, and he can't get the shot off as clean as he would like. Both teams trying to be very controlled in their approach, making sure there's no unnecessary counter-attacks against them. Very even polo here, just making sure that nothing is given away for free. No cheap goals, no cheap shots. Great shot from the outside there from Simon Mussett, and he brings the Invitational back a goal. Powerful weapon to use, that foul and shot from the outside. Get yourself some space and start getting some shots off. Something that Pretoria could look to do a bit more as well. They've got very strong shooters on the outside. They could probably look to find themselves some space. Bringing the ball up, seeing their shooters up on the outside here. We see a drive coming across from the left there, opening up some space, trying to open up their centre forward. Shot from the outside, and good block from Simon there to make sure that the ball doesn't carry through. That will earn Pretoria another 20 seconds of their attack. If they use it, they can control it, keep the ball calm. Big shot from the outside there. Pretoria recollecting to get another 20 seconds on their shot clock. Nice controlled play, using their full shot clock here, not rushing anything. Great shot from the outside there, Sebastian Nisa. Great shot off in the far corner, big book, getting his defenders a little bit tired and then finishing in that top right-hand corner. Pretoria restore their 2-goal lead. Outside there, we've already seen a powerful shot from Simon. Big shot, big save. It probably was going over the crossbar there, but goalkeeper had to be sure. Etienne Nokia making sure no easy goals, making sure he gets contact with the ball. Pass into the centre forward there. Foul in the centre forward position. That's great work from Simon. He's been all over the pool today. He's really, really playing well. Passes inside to Caleb Grimmett there, who gets the ball. Gets the shot off, and another great save from Etienne. Really pivotal for his team at the moment, making sure he's not letting anything in. He's not going to give away easy goals. Invitational side doing a great job of getting shots away, really testing Etienne and making sure he's aware of what's coming. Foul on Simon there. Ball into the centre forward, and we have a kick out there for number 6. That is a kick out there for Dayton van der Wiesel. Man up here for the Invitational side. They'll need to work the ball quicker, move the defense, move Etienne in goals. Shot from the outside there, straight at the defender. Good block. And moving the ball around. Oh, and that's unlucky there from Caleb Grimmett. Bit too much contact, and he just doesn't quite get a good grip on the ball to get the shot down. But that's great work there in that very tight position to try and get the shot off. Caleb chooses to stay up the pool, and this gives Pretoria a 5-on-5 situation. Really giving themselves more space on the outside. Big booking here. Ooh, big shot. Unfortunately, a bit wide of the right-hand post. Pretoria starting to work their shots on the outside. Just need to be a little bit more clinical. But very positive to see that they're working the space, trying to test the goalkeeper. A couple more shots on target and they'll find themselves in good position. Great work from Caleb Grimmett in the centre forward position there. And he gets the shot off, and great goal. Very heavy contact. Great goal from Caleb Grimmett there. You can be very proud of that amount of effort. Very tough work working in centre forward. Lots of wrestling, lots of tussling. To get front water like that and keep it is a very impressive thing to do. Goal difference back to 1 here. Very, very tight game we have in our hands. Both teams going tit for tat here, trying to get their shots off, trying to get their goals away. Doesn't look like either team is letting the other one get away from them. Big drop off the top 3 players here from the Invitational. Big shot from the outside and great save. The pressure that puts on the outside when you have a very, very good drop and a big block on the outside gives your goalkeeper a lot of confidence to get the saves away. Lots of pressure here on the Invitational attack. Not a lot of options for passes, but there we see a drive opening up their attack. That's very, very good work there. Sitting centre forward, looking to get the ball. He does get it and gets a foul. It's very good work in the middle there. Quick pass out, great shot and great goal there from Matthew Cross. Excellent, excellent work from the Invitational side to move that ball around, open up their attack and bring themselves level with Pretoria. Big insights from the Pretoria coach there, Amu, who's just asking his, Anele, who's just asking his side to move the ball around a bit quicker. Just to get some passes off. Bok pass was his words to his team. Move the ball a bit quicker, get the defense moving, try and break their attack. Big shot from the outside, good block, and it goes behind goalkeeper's ball. Bit of a loose pass there on the side from the Invitational side. The ball goes straight to the goalkeeper. The idea was there, always great to be a little bit creative, but unfortunately that pass went a little bit wide. Ball straight back to Pretoria, allowing them to go on the counter attack. Ball coming up the pool, there's Jean-Claude Tribblehorn. Big space on the outside. Looking big box, moving the ball quickly, trying to get a shot away. Big blocks on the outside. Ball goes behind, goalkeeper's ball again. Invitational drop and block, looking very, very powerful against Pretoria. Very tight pressure here from the Pretoria side, limiting the Invitational's option. But we see a counter attack coming down the pool. Receiving the foul there on the outside. Invitational side countering hard down the middle, hoping for a pass. Not too many options here, and they opt to dump the ball to make sure they can cover back correctly on defense. Unfortunately, the foul took a bit too much time there away from that attack, and they found themselves with too few options, too many players tight on the 2 meter. Pretoria with a man-up situation here. They choose to cover back on the defense, allowing for a man-on-man situation. Now, lots of space on a 5-on-5. Hopefully they can work the ball around and find themselves a nice pass into the hole. Great work from Jaco Badenhorst there to get that kick out. Very unfortunate there from the defender to be caught on his back. Great work from Logan, but unfortunately caught a little bit too tight to Jaco, who's very, very strong, managing to turn him and get the kick out there. Pretoria working the 5-on-4 attack. Good shot there, big balk, and then shot first post. Great goal from Pretoria to give them back their 1-goal lead. Very smart play there from Andrea Angelucci, giving the goalkeeper one big balk, getting him to shift off his hips and then finishing first post. Seeing a very tight press here from the Pretoria side. Invitational trying to work themselves in space. Great shot from the outside from Matthew Cross, but great save as well from Etienne, making sure he regathers that ball. Pass up the middle, foul there against the Invitational side in a 2-on-1 situation. And that brings us to the end of our second chukka. We reach the halfway point in this game, with Pretoria up by 4-3. So far we've seen a very, very tight game between the Gauteng Invitational side and the Pretoria men's side. Both coaches, Tembo Mtembu and Nele Matukane, will bring their players together to try and reconcile things. Game very cagey at the moment. Both teams trying to work out where they can find weaknesses in the other defense, playing very different approaches to this game. The Gauteng Invitational side looking for a very dynamic mobile drop on defense and a very, very movement-orientated attack, opening up some space and working some shots. Pretoria, very, very strong centre forwards, hoping to work a little bit of structure, setting up wide, trying to beat the drop of the Gauteng Invitational side. And then a very, very tight press on defense, trying to limit the availability of passes and shots from the Invitational side when they attack. So very, very interesting, different dynamics, different approaches from both coaches. Has made for a very, very exciting game to see who can get the better of the other. The ref signals that he is ready to start with the third chukka of this game. It'll be very interesting to see how the teams manage with the fatigue they'll be feeling going into this third chukka and then into the fourth chukka towards the end of the game. The more tired you get, the more mistakes you start seeing from certain players. Change of goalkeepers here for the Invitational side. We have Liam Tubbett jumping in for Luke Dupria. As I mentioned, as teams start to get a bit more fatigued, the body isn't quite capable of working at 100%. So it'll be interesting to see where they can capitalize on maybe the other team's fatigue and if that's part of the strategy. Great swim off there and a great ball win from Daniel Pronk. Gauteng Invitational get the first attack of this third chukka. It's an old adage in water polo that the third chukka is always the most important. It's where games are won and lost, according to a lot of Old Faithful. So let's see who comes out tops in this chukka. Foul there on Caleb Grimmett back. Looking to get a ball off. Another foul there down the middle. Good work from Simon to earn that foul. And the pass a bit too hard. Ball skims away from the center forward and Pretoria can regather. Pretoria coming up quickly, and great drop there from Regan to win that ball. Very, very good awareness to make sure that the ball does not get to the center forward. An easy shot on the 2 meter in front of goals. Transition play also excellent there from Regan to turn and head straight up on the counter attack, making sure they have a full attack. A lot of space on the outside here. Let's see how much movement we can get on the ball, whether the players can work it. Simon on the outside there, unfortunately, very soft shot straight into Etienne Norkier's hands. The idea there was correct, big box, but unfortunately as he sank, he released the ball, leaving a bit of a soft shot into the goalkeeper's arms. Great cover defense here from the Invitational side, making sure they've got all the swimmers' lines. Big shot from the outside and also over the post. We've seen a couple of those from Pretoria. Lots of power, just a little bit off on the accuracy, a little bit too high. But I'm sure as the game continues deep into the third and the fourth chukker, we'll start seeing a couple more on targets. Very, very tight defense here from the Pretoria side. We see a foul there on Luke Shipway. Gets the ball on the outside. Great work at centre back there for Pretoria from Julian Niza. Great work to get around his centre forward, win that ball back, nice and safely back to the goalkeeper. Lots of space in centre forward there for the Pretoria side, but they're playing a very controlled, structured attack, bringing the ball up, making sure they use their full 30-second shot clock before they get a pass off or a shot off into the centre forward. Great shot from the outside, big save there from Liam Tubbett. Byron Rees-Gibbs, very, very good cannon there from the outside. Very unfortunate not to get something off of that. Another great save from Liam, earning Pretoria another 2 meter. Byron left open on the 6 meter. Let's see what he can do with it. Very controlled play there as he watches for the covering player. Pretoria need to work the ball around a little bit better. Big shot and great block there, first corner. Very structured defense from the Gauteng Invitational side there to go through 3 attacks and not concede any goals. Strong counter attack here, using their speed, using their pace. Up there from Simon, and he wins a penalty. Dayton van der Wiesel there with another major, unfortunately getting caught on the wrong side of Simon, earning the Gauteng Invitational a penalty. A little bit of an early shot there. The referee was asking the goalkeeper to get back onto his line. Simon thought he blew on the whistle for the penalty. Confusion cleared up. Big shot and great goal from Simon. Excellent work bearing that in the other corner. I think he gave away his tactics off the first shot, decided to change it up, and it worked out for him. KGFA proving to be a very interesting watch here in Pretoria against the Gauteng Invitational side. Very much end-to-end water polo we're seeing here, as we saw 3 strong attacks there from the Pretoria side. Turn attack, counter attack for the Invitational side, and a resulting penalty and goal to bring them back within points. Good ball movement here from the Pretoria side. Looking, and great shot right above the goalkeeper's head. That is excellent work there from William Fairhurst. Using his water, coming back inside, and great shot through the block above the goalkeeper's head to take Pretoria a goal ahead. Great work from Simon Musset there to earn himself another foul. Big pass in the hole. Unfortunately, the centre forward's underwater there. Regan wasn't quite able to see that ball coming, wasn't able to collect, so Pretoria gathered the ball with Byron Rees-Gibbs. Very controlled transition here from Pretoria, making sure they use their time, get up on attack. There's a counter attack there. Great interception. Excellent work there from Luke Shipway to gather that ball. Very good work. Making sure he kept his eye on the ball the whole time. Simon's on the counter attack and he wins a kick out there. Unfortunately for Matthew Steele, getting caught on Simon Musset's back there. So he'll spend 20 seconds in the corner and the Gauteng Invitational have a man-up situation here. Big carried in there. Unfortunately, shot goes straight at the goalkeeper. Relatively easy save for Etienne Nokia. The Invitational side still with lots of time on the clock there. Bit of a rushed man up, which they may come to regret. Very big defensive cover here. The Invitational have left 2 players up, Pretoria 1 player back. So this leaves Pretoria in now a man-on-man situation as they have the cover come. Big shot from the outside, unfortunately a bit wide. Gauteng Invitational coming here on the attack. Pretoria leaving 2 men up in the Invitational half, meaning that the Gauteng Invitational side have a man-up situation here. So 12 seconds on the shot clock. They've got lots of time to get a shot off. Big shot from Luke Shipway there, earning his team another 20 seconds as they regather the ball, working the ball back around. Lots of space on the outside here. Great shot. And unfortunately, big block and then off the post there, which means Pretoria come up on the attack. Very much end-to-end water polo here. Lots of counter-attacking. Big swim back. Big book. Oh, another shot coming off the post. Pretoria have hit the post a few times today. Will they live to rue that just slight inaccuracy? Gauteng Invitational here on a counter-attack again, and big block. Big gather and steal there from Hanu Fulyun. Puts Pretoria back up quickly into the Gauteng Invitational half. Great work at centre forward there. Great work, excellent work there from William Fairhurst to get the goal. Pretoria restoring a 2-goal lead. Very, very long process of play there, end to end. Lots of counter-attacking. We can see the fatigue starting to kick in for both sides now, leaving players up in the opposition's half. As we begin the last minute of the third chukka of this game, Pretoria lead the Gauteng Invitational side by 6 goals to 4. It has been a very cagey affair. We see Caleb Grimmick go on a big counter attack there. Great transition, turn and swim, getting ahead of his player. Ball goes out wide here. Unfortunately, a bit far from the drive. They still have 10 seconds left here on their shot clock. Can they use it all up? Caleb Grimmick regathers. Big pass out wide, and unfortunately their 30-second shot clock runs down, giving the ball back to this Pretoria side. We're already up on attack, looking to set up strong, looking to move the ball around. Great ball into centre forward there, earning a foul in the hole. 2 quick passes, but the Gauteng Invitational side are being adamant about their defense. Good defensive structure, getting back, covering, making sure. The lob from the 3 meter there, but a great save from Liam Tubbett to make sure that it doesn't go in, earning Pretoria 2 meter. Great shot from the outside there. First post, unfortunately beating the block. Gauteng Invitational side will be disappointed with that. They've been quite tight on their defense. Seeing a shot come in first post and score, that'll frustrate them greatly. But a great shot there from Sebastian Nisa. Big shot at the end of the third chukker over the crossbar. And we have Pretoria leading the Gauteng Invitational side by 7-4. A little bit of fatigue kicking in for both sides. We see Pretoria maximizing on the mistakes that they've made. A couple of offset blocks, giving them a few good angles at the goals. Good centre forward work from them as well. Big issue with working a very, very mobile drop defense is it does get quite tiring, especially when your opposition has some very strong centre forwards. You constantly have to be aware on defense. And we're starting to see that drop get a little bit slower and 1 or 2 more balls entering the centre forward space to try and get a shot off. It has been a great watch so far, very end-to-end water polo, seeing some great displays of both attack and defense from both sides. As the ref whistles that he'd like to begin the 4th and final chukker of this game. We saw Pretoria get a little bit of a lead there ahead of the Gauteng Invitational side. Will they be able to maintain in the 4th chukker, or will the Gauteng Invitational side have a last throw at the dice to bring this game back into their hands? Both teams are now lined up and ready to go as we start the last chukker of this game. Big swim off from both teams. And that's a great win there from Matthew Steele. Pretoria gather the ball and they get the first attack of the last chukker of this game. Good movement of the ball here, moving the ball quickly, getting some shots off. Big drive down the left-hand side there, opening up some space. Great shot and great goal. Excellent movement of the ball there from the Pretoria side. Seeing a great goal from Ronan Perring. That opens up a 4-goal lead for Pretoria of this Gauteng Invitational side. Giving them a little bit of wiggle room now to build more confidence on their attacks, try something new. Good work there, earning that kick out from Logan Dupree of the Gauteng Invitational side. It's excellent work to gather the ball. Timeout called by Tembo Mtembu. Gauteng Invitational who just gather their thoughts, plan their attack, and see if they can pull one back here against Pretoria. Very unfortunate there for Matthew Vessels to be caught on the back of the centre forward. Both teams back in the pool, gather the ball, and let's see if the Invitational side can pull back a goal here. A lot of strategy going on inside of the pool to see what they can work, see if they can find a gap, open up the goals and get a shot off. Key element here is big movement, great shot from the side, but unfortunately too big of a bounce. Darren Salovi unfortunately putting the ball straight over the crossbar. And a big defense here from the Invitational side as Pretoria go on the counter. Player in front of him getting front water here. Great work. Ooh, and unfortunately a shot over the crossbar there. Just needed to work a little bit more in towards the goal, putting himself between the defender and the goals. Gauteng Invitational up on the attack here. An extra man going into the man-on-man situation. 3-on-3 on attack and defense. Big work. Ball into Caleb Grimmett in the centre forward position, earning himself a foul. Ball across into a second centre forward position, also earning a foul there from Simon. Pass on the outside, and unfortunately they ran out the shot clock, meaning the ball gets handed over to the Pretoria side. And here they are on a counter attack. They have an extra man, and they're now man on man. But quick shot, quick fire shot, bouncing off the top of the crossbar. Unfortunately, great legs there from Sebastian Nisa, but unfortunately the shot just a bit too high. Ball into the centre forward there. Big strong work, earning a foul. Good work. We've got a Gauteng Invitational player here on the counter attack. Inside the 5 meter there. Ball moving around. Caleb Grimmett out wide. Very heavy pressing, very heavy foul here from Pretoria. And they do a great job of running out the Invitational side's 30-second shot clock for the second time in a row, allowing them to come back on the attack. Setting up nice and wide, looking to open up the space in that centre forward position and for the shooters on the outside. Unfortunately for the Gauteng Invitational side, Caleb Grimmett gets a kick out. Great work there from Pretoria to turn and go, and Caleb just unfortunately getting caught on the swimmer's back. Great shot from the outside and great goal there from Ronan Perring. Pretoria moving the ball much quicker and starting to see the rewards. Just over 4 minutes left of the last chukker of this game. Pretoria find themselves in a comfortable lead with 9-4. Big effort will be required of the Invitational side here to pull this game back to within touching distance. Great ball in there, but unfortunately a bit too strong, just bouncing too far past the centre forward, and Pretoria regather and off they go on the attack. Very structured wide attack here from Pretoria, trying to spread the drop of the Invitational side. Ball into Yakubarenos here, he plays it back out. That's great work, and unfortunately they run out of time on their 30-second clock as well. Starting to see more and more of that as the players get more fatigued, getting have to pull a little bit slower. That requires a little bit more control and trying to find the opening and maximize any opportunities you can get. Bit of a sloppy pass from the outside there, straight into the hands of William Fairhurst, meaning Pretoria back on the attack now. Big drop here from the Gauteng Invitational side. All out wide. Good movement. Oh, and that's very unfortunate. Shot first, close post, and unfortunately it hits the post and bounced straight into the hands of Luke Shipway. Great ball up. We have Matthew Cross on the counter attack here, getting in front of his player, working and earning himself a penalty. That's excellent work there from Matthew Cross. Great pass on Luke Shipway. that is classic counter-attacking from the Gauteng Invitational side. We've already seen one penalty scored by the Invitational side today. And we see another one. Excellent shooting there from Matthew Cross. Nice big bounce into the top of the net, bringing them back to within 4 goals. Gauteng Invitational side working what is known as an M drop, where their centre forward make sure to cover the drop. And they have 2 buzzing players, their fetches, and that's exactly why they did great work there from Luke Shipway. Unfortunately, the interception falling straight back down to Byron Rees-Gibbs with a great no-look shot into the bottom left-hand corner. That's excellent work, finding his gaps and maximising his opportunities. We see a lot of movement here from the Gauteng Invitational side, trying to open up some space, find someone in a good position to get a shot off. Matthew Cross earning himself a foul there. Ball back to Caleb Grimmett, trying to get a shot off, ooh, and unfortunately a bit too high. Pretoria back on the attack here. Ball into centre forward into Jaco Badenhorst. Great work there, but unfortunately the ball slips out of his hand and the Gauteng Invitational side get the ball back. Kick out there for Jaco Badenhorst, speaking to the referee. That is not allowed in water polo from the players in the pool. Gauteng Invitational on the counter attack. Caleb Grimmett with a great goal there. Timeout called there from Anele. Wants to be able to take the opportunity to have a chat to his team, set them up on attack, get a structured attack going, maybe works on the tactics that they've worked at training. Timeout used. This gives Pretoria the ability to set up their attack. You can see they're setting up very wide here. They've rolled a second centre forward there, trying to beat that drop, being dynamic on attack, using their options. Shot from the outside, straight at the goalkeeper. Good collection there from Liam Tubbett as the Gauteng Invitational side go back on the counter attack. Luke Shipway here, straight on the attack. Unfortunately, the ball landing between him and his defender. Pretoria regather, and here they come on the counter attack themselves. Big pass into a second centre forward, and foul earned there. Ball to Jaco Badenhorst quickly. Unfortunately, very soft shot straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Timeout called there from the Gauteng Invitational coach Temba Mtembu, hoping to pull a goal back here and bring themselves closer in scoreline in this game. Coach Tembo Mtembu using many years of experience there to help structure his side. Last attack of the game. 29 seconds on the main clock, 28 seconds on the shot clock. And I'm sure he'd just be telling his players, use your full attack here. Don't give away any silly passes. Don't take any silly shots. Use your space. Find Matthew Cross open on the left-hand side. Quick ball in. Foul earned in centre forward there. Matthew Cross collects. Ball out wide to the outside. Big shot from Luke Shipway in the bottom right wing there. Great goal. Getting it just behind Etienne Nokian goals there. Great awareness. Great shot from the outside. Pretoria set up for the last 11 seconds of attack here. I'm sure we'll see a big shot from the outside come soon. Yaku Badenhorst pulls up short. Big balk. Giving himself time. Great ball into the centre forward. Not what everyone was expecting. And penalty given away at the death here. Unfortunately, Regan getting caught on the wrong side of his player there. And Pretoria have earned themselves a penalty, which will be taken now. The only two players to remain in the pool should be the shooter and the goalkeeper. Very exciting end to what has been a very exciting game. It's been great to see very different strategies come up against one another, and let's see if Yaku Badenhorst can get this penalty away. Big shot. Oh, and a very, very slow shot from Yaku. He's confused even me there. Very slow into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper was probably expecting a very powerful shot. Great work there from Yaku, which means that Pretoria in the game score of 11-7 for the Gauteng Invitational side. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you really enjoyed the game.